Right now at 6 o'clock, a wave of break-ins targeting businesses across Hartford County. We'll tell you what's being done to find the burglars.
And this morning, we still don't know who's going to be the next mayor of Bridgeport, but we are learning more about the next step in the primary redo.
Aaliyah Edwards and the Yukon women started off the season on the right foot. We're going to have more on their big win over Dayton coming up in about 8 minutes.
All local, all morning. This is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Good morning. Happy Thursday. Thanks for starting yours off with us, America Arias.
And I'm Tim Lambert. Good morning. Yes, let's get right to the forecast so you can plan your day, get the kids off to school. Matt Scott, good morning to you.
Good morning. I actually stayed up a little bit later and watched a bit of the game.
Did you?
Like, I didn't know how it was going to turn out.
Yeah, true.
Worst spoiler alert ever. Good morning to you. We have a touch of precip out there right now. Not a big deal. The mixed precip is close by just off to the north. There's a winter weather advisory in effect for the Berkshires, not for us. 1 or 2 light showers, rain showers today, and it's dry into 7 day, but more cold is coming. Close, but not close enough. We have just a bit of some light rain coming through. We had just a flake or two kind of flutter through very quickly, and that's just about it. There's a lot more action off to the north over Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Vermont. 39 in Hartford, 40 in New Haven. Even if we were to have some trouble up in the Litchfield Hills, it's not going to cause much trouble on the roads. 35 to 38 up in the Litchfield Hills with a much calmer wind than the blustery start we had yesterday. So we're not taking much, if anything, off for the real feel. 39 degrees and cloudy for the high schoolers now. Later on, more clouds. Not really looking for a sunny day. And temperatures, believe it or not, even getting to 48. The warmest that we may see in a couple of days. We'll talk about that part of the story coming up in a few minutes. Have a good look at the weekend forecast. 6:02, let's check the roads, see what's going on. First time this morning I get to say hi to Rachel Piscatelli. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Matt. 6:02 right now. Not following any incidents out on the roads. We do have road work that is starting to wrap up this morning, so that may cause some delays out there. Over in Wallingford, 91, both directions, dealing with some reported road work. This will be out there for quite some time, though. So there are lanes that are blocked between exits 14 and 15, and that'll continue, although there may not be any workers out there. There is a couple of lanes blocked over there. Over in Waterbury, 84 east and westbound running smoothly this morning. Your drive times there, exits 25 through 18 on the east and westbound side of 84 looks good. Route 8, Seymour to Shelton looks good. There are some minor delays on Metro North if you're traveling there this morning, about 10 to 15 minutes. The 4 a.m. train was delayed about 10 to 15 minutes out by Bridgeport, so that may improve over the course of the morning, but we'll keep you posted. Amtrak, Shoreline East, and your Hartford line are all reporting on time at 6:03. Tim and Erica.
Rachel, thank you. Well, businesses in Hartford County are picking up the pieces after a rash of burglaries.
Yeah, police say they have video of the suspects, but so far this morning, no one in custody. Fox 61's Brooke Griffin is live in Berlin with the details on this. Brooke, good morning.
Good morning to you. Connecticut State Police say this really all started when they tried to pull over a white Subaru SUV that they thought might be stolen. Now, that car did not stop, but they say that's really when this crime spree started. They say just a few minutes after that failed traffic stop, that SUV showed up here at this gas station on the Berlin Turnpike. Police say the people in the car then got out, approached the store, and tried to steal an ATM, but it was bolted down, so they quickly left. About 30 minutes later, the burglars tried to break into another gas station up in Farmington. Police say nothing was stolen there. An hour after that, the burglars arrived at Bloom's liquor store in Windsor, where they were able to smash in the glass door to steal multiple bottles of liquor and some other products. The crime spree continued as police say the burglars moved to Waypoint Spirits in Bloomfield, where they also smashed in the door there and stole some liquor as well. Later on, they hit another liquor store in East Granby where they stole more bottles. Police say the spree ended at a gas station in East Granby, this bringing the total to 6 attempted break-ins in just about 3 or so hours. One of the victims says burglaries like this are actually hurting the customers in the long run.
It affects the pricing for everyone. You know, if this continues, prices have to come up if there's that much shrinkage, and there's costs and glass door costs. There's the cost of cash registers. There's all these costs get passed through to the customer at the end of the day.
And police in all of those towns are, of course, looking for your help. If you happen to know who those people are, maybe you have any information or just saw them during that time, go ahead and give your local police department a call. They'll be able to handle it from there. Live in Berlin, Brooke Griffin, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Brooke, thank you for that update. We appreciate it.
Well, it's 6:05. One man considered a suspect in the killing of a visiting nurse in Willimantic appeared in court. Michael Reese is accused of violating his probation. He also faces drug and theft charges. Police arrested him after finding him at a home where they found Joyce Grayson's body. Officers say that he had Grayson's belongings in his possession. Reese was on probation for an assault charge from back in 2006. He is now being held on a $1 million bond. Authorities have not charged him in connection with Grayson's death.
All right, with the general election behind us, Democrats in Bridgeport are gearing up for a new mayoral primary. Officials tell us the city will move forward with that sometime in December. This is after a judge threw out the results from the first primary in September after seeing potential evidence of absentee ballot fraud. The judge didn't have the authority to stop Tuesday's election, but said if Ganim won the general election, that definitely would trigger the new primary. Could have done it, too, if John Gomes had won, but Gomes said he would not have pressed the issue. So according to the unofficial results from yesterday's general election, Ganim leads Gomes by just under 200 votes. But, of course, as of now, that doesn't matter.
To do a primary again after a legitimate general election seems, excuse the word, but I'll use it, asinine.
The same perpetrators who were on administrative leave with pay were out there orchestrating their game and how they were going to steal the absentee ballot once again.
So the Secretary of the State's office said both campaigns have until tomorrow to agree on a new primary date. If Ganim wins that primary, it's over. He is the mayor again. If Gomes wins, that could then trigger a second general election.
Well, just days after voters in Hartford chose Arunan Arulampalam as their next mayor, he is getting to work. The mayor-elect announcing his transition leadership team. It's made up of officials in state, community, and government. Arulampalam says that he wants to use this transition period to hear from citizens, both who voted for him and those who didn't. He says he's going to bring together policy groups and he wants to host public hearings throughout the month of November.
A transition is a real opportunity to have conversations and dream about what the city could look like for the next 4 to 8 years. We really want to get the voices of as many Hartford residents at the table.
Arulampalam will take office in January. Until then, he says he's going to work on plans to set priorities for the capital city. We're now 2 weeks away from the Manchester Road Race. Organizers say there's still plenty of room at the starting line.
Yeah, as of this morning, we are told that nearly 8,000 runners have registered to run on Thanksgiving morning. You still have plenty of time if you want to join them. Keep in mind, registration for the run ends 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday, November 21st. But also keep in mind, the longer you wait to register, the more it will cost. As of right now, it's $37, but that's going to go up to $42 next Saturday. Fox 61 is a media partner of the Manchester Road Race, and we'll bring that to you live, just like we do every Thanksgiving morning, right here on Connecticut's news station. All right, how about the UConn women? A dominating win to tip off the new season as the Huskies beat Dayton last night 102-58. Paige Beckers made her comeback after the ACL injury. She scored 8 points in 21 minutes. The star here, though, Aaliyah Edwards, 23 points in 25 minutes. AZ Fudd had 13. Nika Mule and Caroline Ducharme had 10 points apiece. Again, this is Paige Beckers' first game back after her knee ligament tear. Coach Gino Auriemma talked about her return after the game.
You know, there's a medical minute restriction, and then there's my restriction, and she's not going to like mine.
Yeah, well, you just got to take it slow. Gino knows best. Up next, the team travels to Raleigh, North Carolina. They're going to take on the NC State Wolfpack Sunday. Tip-off is set for 3 p.m.